Lion Country's rock station is 105.9 QWiK Rock. It's an interview we've been hyping for a little while. What are you laughing at? My good friends,
yes.
Lzzy and Arejay Hale from Halestorm.
How you doing?
Hell yeah, we're here.
I met you guys back in '06, Crowbar.
Oh my God, the Crowbar?
Yeah.
I love that place. Is it still around?
No, it's Levels nightclub.
Oh,
Nice.
That's cool. Not the same, but at least it's the same building.
that was a great club.
It was.
Lots of memories.
Levels, the Crowbar is just a cooler sounding name.
We played with Stepped On there, Pop-Tart Monkey.
Stepped On, Pop-Tart, Nevermore. Remember Nevermore? Who became Versus the Earth?
Yeah. You opened for Saliva.
Yep.
Saliva and Raw.
That was our first time opening for Saliva, actually, wasn't it?
No, that was like a couple of times later.
We had drinks at Sharky's.
We did.
And I barely said a word because the guy sitting next to us monopolized the entire conversation, so I never got a word in edgewise. But now
we were looking.
Is that the pizza place?
We're communicating with our eyes.
No, it's the pool place.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Thinking of a different Sharky's.
Now that we got the plugs in, it's great to have
great pizza.
Great to have you guys here. Of course, Halestorm going to be playing at the Clearfield County Fair. When? Oh yeah, tonight.
Woo!
So if
Bring
you
your asses.
bring your asses to the show.
Come on now.
So you guys have come a long way since the local scene. You, of course, the clubs all the way up to opening act. You guys are headlining. Do you look back on it at all and just, is it still kind of surreal?
Very much so. I mean, things could have gone so easily the other way. I mean, we watched so many bands, you know, that were amazing bands around us, you know, either to quit after 3 years or just things just never worked out. It's like the fact that we are right now actually coming up on our 17th year anniversary of Halestorm, and also just the fact that we're like able to have the opportunity to have a third record out and all this stuff that's happening to us. It's extremely humbling. And I don't know, he and I, Arejay and I, we're brother and sister, for those of you who don't know, and we talk a lot about that. We're a very stop and smell the roses type band. Like, can you believe we're still here, guys? Like, really? People are actually buying tickets to the show. This is awesome.
Smells like victory.
Are you literally smelling you're smelling the microphone?
You don't know where that mic's been, Arejay. What did I tell you?
Smells like bacon and onions.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I do, and you don't want to know.
Oh!
Now, we were talking, the band has literally been a family affair. You guys, brother and sister, your dad was involved. No, not at all. Your dad was involved, your mom's been involved with the band. How did all this come together to start off?
You know, at the very beginning, way back in the day, summer '97, we entered ourselves in a talent show at the Clearfield County Fair, Central PA, and we had one song kind of written between us. It had like a 2-minute drum solo in the middle of it. We won 3rd place, lost to the Tap Dancing Cowgirl, who was...
But in our mind, it's like, we're going to the concert!
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing!
We're on our way in the family van. I'm 13 and you were like 10, stuff like that.
And they're like, ladies and gentlemen, the Halestorm.
The Halestorm.
Like the John Deere had
named the band Halestorm on the way in the family van, and but it was just such a cool thing. Like, this was our first time playing outside the living room, and like, man, do you think Mom knows a place we could play? And so like my mom kind of started helping us get little, like, you know, coffee houses. We played like coffee houses where like the rule was you had to be quieter than the cappuccino machine. It's like Friendly's restaurant for free ice cream. It was great. But like literally, there's a fine line between obsession and determination, and we really, I mean, we owe, you know, the majority of our success to the fact that our parents said, you know what, if you really want to do this, you always have time to get a real job later. Start now. If you don't want to do this, that's cool, but it's like after some point in time, but you are always going to regret it if you don't try.
I think if we cut our hair and got real jobs, our parents would be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Yeah. My biggest.
Are you crazy?
My dad's biggest fear was we're going to be like doctors and lawyers, I think. Yeah. But yeah,
a football player, and my dad would be like, "No."
Never known anyone to have a family that would kick them out for being a doctor or a lawyer. What? You're a doctor? You disappoint me. Get out.
You tell we're a little weird.
Learning.
I can tell. That's what I love.
Yeah, it's funny because we were, and not to kind of repeat, because I know we were talking about this off air, but it's funny, like the transition that kind of happened. You're growing up in this rock band and having your family involved. It was really, I'm so glad that they were in the beginning because we would have gotten in so much trouble.
Sure.
And we really didn't. It was always just kind of about the music. And, you know, now it's just total debauchery because parents are away. But yeah, but you know, it's
oh God, yes it is.
Now they're just mom and dad, and I think that they're happy doing that.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? Oh, you want to say something to the people of QWiK?
We gotta get you.
We're gonna guest stage hand.
People are barging in the interview here. Now, as you look at the rock industry, it's always seemed to be a male-dominated industry. Do you feel like you guys, now of course there's been trailblazers like Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, Lita Ford, and then there was that whole wave of male domination, and now you guys are on the scene, and it just seems like there's more and more female-fronted bands. Pretty Reckless, Butcher Babies, in this moment.
You see more girls playing rock and roll, man.
It's really cool. You know, it's funny because when we first started, you know, and even, you know, on most of our earlier tours, really up until the past like 2 years, like I've been the only girl on the bill, and it's been kind of you know, a rarity, and to the point that before we got signed with Atlantic, when we were shopping our, you know, CD around the labels, they still all said the same thing. They're like, you know, there hasn't been, you know, a girl on radio in 15 years. We love what you do, but we have no idea what to do with you. So it's like, it was one of those things. For a while, it still was. Now, well, yeah, of course. But now I actually got the utmost privilege to speak with Miss Benatar. We did this kind of like interview together over the phone, and the coolest 60-year-old I know right now. And and I still, like, she told me some stuff that she had to do, you know, to get her record played, and like I've never had to go. You know, what I've had to go through to do whatever it is because a chick is like minuscule, you know. At least, if anything, it's been, the majority of it has been extremely positive. You know, you stick out like a sore thumb. I get to wear high heels when all the guys can't. It's great.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I think I don't know. I think you're forgetting about Kiss, but you know.
Well, yeah, there's that. I'm no G.
I think it's definitely a smart move for any band. It makes you stick out having a female in the band because it's you know, it's definitely more rare.
Sure, most definitely. All right, you started on the local scene, playing the local clubs and venues. What advice would you have for local bands that are just starting out? They want their big break.
Don't break up.
Okay.
That's a big
Don't quit.
You know, in all honesty, a lot of what our goal has never been to, oh, hey, we're gonna get signed, we're gonna be the biggest band in the world, we're gonna take over. It was never that. It was just always to continue, and whatever happens next. And that's what we love. We love chasing after whatever gets us excited, and that could either lead us left or right, but always moving forward, and whatever it takes to keep everything moving forward.
And have no backup plan.
Yeah, and don't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
You know, in this day and age,
it'll drive you even further.
You know, like I said, we've been a band for 17 years, and we did it the slow way. You know, and this we are now in a generation of, you know, American Idol and America's Got Talent and The Voice and all this stuff where you can kind of go and probably have an overnight career, but at the same time, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You know, no offense to everybody that you know, loves that show. That's awesome, but I would always advise everybody, go out and play the clubs and figure out who the hell you are before you sign anything with anybody.
Right.
You know, because at least we were a band for, you know, many years before we had the opportunity to sign with Atlantic, and it was because we kind of at least had a basic idea of who we were.
Well, we had a good foundation too. I think the more of a foundation you have, the more staying power you have.
That even Atlantic, we have an amazing relationship with our label because of that. You know, because they're not always like, okay, well, what do we do with you? What's going to happen? You know, it's like, and then we don't have to go out on tour scared anymore.
Don't worry, we got it. We got it.
All right, we're going to take a break. More with Arejay and Lzzy from Halestorm next. It's Lion Country's Rock Station 105.9 QWiK Rock. Lion Country's Rock Station 105.9 QWiK Rock, sitting down with Lzzy Hale and Arejay Hale of Halestorm. Thanks for coming.
QWiK.
Absolutely. I'm loving these seats.
I know.
I know you guys can't see it on the radio, but like they're actual car seats and they're seat belts.
You know, a lot of people love to listen to slow rock, but who has time for that?
Yeah.
I want it quickly.
Attaboy.
Here it is, right at you. Satisfaction guaranteed.
You're damn right, Arejay.
Good night.
Captain K.
I'll tell you what. Now, Lzzy, you've done several projects on the side recently. You've worked with Device and Dave Draymond on the Lead and Ozzy cover. Most recently, Lindsey Sterling. You're getting a lot of attention for that. And, of course, a little bit of country music exposure as well. Are we looking at are you looking at a solo album in the near future, or what's going on?
No, not in the near future. You know, I don't know. The simplest way for me to put it is I like a lot of different things, and I'm a very do what I want with who I want when I want. You know, it's funny. I was having this conversation with Eric Church actually, and he's like, yeah, I don't believe in genres. It's just there's good music and there's crappy music. I'm like, okay,
Amen.
I get it. But you know, it's been amazing because it's not they both on all sides. Everybody wants me to come in and just kind of do my thing. And it's not necessarily, you know, whether it's a country song, all of a sudden it becomes a rock song because now I'm singing on it, or this violin dubstep crazy genre that Lzzy has. You know, I feel very humbled that they've been asking me to do things. It's a really crazy position to be in.
I think genres just strangle music anyway.
Right.
You know, putting everything in a nice little pretty package. I think that music in general, I think, at least I hope that people are like, you know, they like more than just one style of music. So
you know,
we go on tour. I mean, we go on tour with Eric Church. We go on tour with like Both My Valentine, or you know, we did metal tours, country tours. We did 3 tours down at Daughtry in front of soccer moms.
But then again, we play in front of everybody.
We played in front of literally everybody, and everyone's given us a you know, good response. So you know,
Tomorrow night,
I think
Halestorm will be.
open-minded.
Tomorrow night, Halestorm will be performing for Mrs. Johnson's 3rd grade class. They play for everybody.
They play bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs. That's about it.
Brisses. The list goes on. Now, you've been busy since January working on the 3rd album. How's that coming along? When can we expect the release? What's going on with that?
You know, the release we're looking at end of the year, beginning of the year, so it'll be somewhere around there. But
so we gotta wait longer now?
Just a few months.
You know how it goes.
I know.
Like,
trust me.
And I've made those promises before, and then that doesn't happen too. But we're doing everything a little differently this time. We're recording it in Nashville, and we're doing the majority of it to 2-inch tape and actually recording live with each other all in the same room, which we haven't really done before. Really since when we were doing our own thing, when we weren't on
this producer came out and he was like, the guy that we're gonna start working with, he was like, you know, you guys are great. He actually came out and saw us live. And like, you guys have so much energy live, and that's never been captured
so he's
on tape.
He's a little crazy, and he wants to try to.
So he's like, he wants to capture the fire on tape.
But in order to do that, because I mean, the past 2 records we've kind of done it in a more assembly line way, where there'll be like 2 days and we do all the drums, and then there'll be 2 days and we do all of my guitars, and then 2 days and then there's Joe and Josh and then I sing, you know, and then boom, we're done.
That's
you know, and so we're not
Yeah.
going to do it this way. So it's actually fun. Like, we're in rehearsals right now for our record. So we're actually, it's fun to think about things now. Like we're going to record it the way we would do it on stage. You know, so it's like it's been fun, especially like as you know, as a guitar player, just trying to figure out. Okay, so not like, oh, this is the 14 parts that I'm going to play on the record. If we had to play this out tomorrow, how would we do it? So we're doing it that way.
We're doing it the way that you used to actually have to learn how to play it good and get it in one take before, you know, technology came along. We'll probably use, you know, a little bit of technology.
We'll probably do some overdubs,
but you know, now it's so easy for anyone to just, you know, piece together a great take, and so, you know, we're gonna actually try to do it. You know?
So you heard it.
It's a lot more pressure.
End of the year, beginning of next year now.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got a side venture as well, a little jewelry business, from what I understand. Is it Scissor Happy by Lzzy? And explain that.
You know, it started out as just I would be kind of bending and breaking things and sewing things on top of other things for the guys and I to wear on stage, because we would go to like LA and go to these like awesome like rock clothes shops and spend like $300 for a pair of pants that just had like a freaking leather patch on. I'm like, dude, I can do that. So we started doing it, and then like just slowly but surely over the years, then it became like, you know, little token gifts. Like I would make like whoever was letting us open for them, you know, a jacket or a piece of jewelry or something like that, and then started doing it for a couple fans, and then now I'm, you know, trying to just, I don't know, it's just one more thing to keep me busy, because you know, when I'm not busy I get into a lot of trouble, so I think it's more just to keep me out of trouble.
All right, we're being told we have 5 minutes left, so I'll get the last 2 questions in. I know. Such pressure. If this were all to end today for you guys, if this was the last show, what would be the proudest moment each of you would take away from this?
Oh, wow. Really, I mean, as of lately, you know, the proudest moment for us is that we're still a foursome, you know, and we're still together. We haven't killed each other yet. That's a real big accomplishment. But I don't know. I mean, even beyond like the Grammy thing and everything, I think it's just really the fact that we've stayed together, you know, and that we've made it work. And you know, no matter what was going on around us or the people involved, and it was always kind of the four of us against the world, and it still is. And we're still actually, you know, I will one up that we're all still perpetually 14 inside.
Nice.
So we have not grown up yet.
So we're very proud of that.
Cool.
That we're still kids.
And then, finally, just to wrap up, what's the one question you've never been asked? And the one question you're tired of getting asked?
Blood type.
Blood type.
Blood type. I'll tell you the answer. I don't know.
It's red. That's all I know.
Yeah, red. The red type.
Red, and it gets all brown and crusty when it dries.
Yeah, you ever get that?
That is something we've never been asked.
Yeah, that's something that's true.
But what do you hate? What do you hate getting asked?
Do we hate getting
Do we
asked?
hate getting asked anything? I don't know.
I don't know. He likes attention.
I don't know. Try us.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think we would hate being asked?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you. That question, apparently.
Yeah, I guess it's that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm really mad at that.
Well, that's you, Halestorm. Well, guys, you got a show tonight, Clearfield County Fair. This place is going to rock like none other, and it is so awesome seeing you guys again.
Great to see you again too, man. Let's try to make it sooner next time.
Let's try to get together more often.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
All right, I'm down with that.
Coffee?
You know, we'll have a pizza or something.
Do you have coffee?
Should we have coffee time with
We
Halestorm
do
on the air?
have coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, welcome to
Anytime.
Coffee Time with Halestorm.
And if you guys are busy October 12th, we've got a little concert that you guys may want to just pop into. We've got Theory of a Dead Man,
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Fozzy,
Love them.
who you guys are performing with
Oh,
tomorrow
yeah.
night,
Fozzy.
and
Those
Freak
guys
Till
are
Morning.
great.
Oh, nice.
So
That is awesome.
yeah,
We
it's
actually we were wearing the same jacket at the Golden Gods last
I
year.
think everybody was wearing the same jacket.
Yeah, we almost
That's what you want to give away free, but it's all the same jacket.
you know.
So if you guys are busy, I know somebody who can get you in.
Oh, no,
so.
that's awesome. Maybe you can introduce us to this.
Maybe
The gatekeeper.
it might.
Yeah, we really have the hardest time getting into any shows, so.
I can imagine. Well, Lzzy, RJ, thank you guys so much for this chance to talk to you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Anytime.
Back to the studio for more rock. I'm Drew Shannon with QWiK Rock.
Keep it quick.